I feel that a lot of black women have been, well, I guess women in general, but because I am a black woman, I'm going to speak about it. I think a lot of black women have been given a disservice regarding hygiene by their mothers, family members, whoever. There's a lot of women walking around here with odor, really bad odor. I did a video about it before, but I took it down. I've been in many public places, and just to go take a tinkle, meaning just to go pee, urinate, you shouldn't have a foul odor of fish. You shouldn't. I'm not saying you're supposed to smell like roses down there, but you shouldn't be smelling like fish. There's a lot of women smelling like fish lately, and I don't know what is going on. I've seen some videos where women are talking about what's the men that you deal with, they're sleeping around and this and that, whatever. You shouldn't smell like fish. There should not be a fishy odor from you just urinating. I think a lot of women don't really know necessarily how to clean themselves down there. I've heard stories of women not even being taught by their own mothers how to clean themselves, or the mother just feeling a certain type of way. Well, I don't know how to clean myself, so I'm not going to teach her how to clean herself. Or they do know how to clean themselves, but maybe they don't want to teach their daughter how to, which is crazy to me. And women talking about they having to go to the doctor and get antibiotics and this and that, whatever. If you are a woman that is sexually active, after engaging in sexual activity, you are supposed to clean yourself. You are supposed to urinate. You're supposed to hop in the shower. You're supposed to use some type of soap. Me personally, I use antibacterial soap, which is dial soap, either the white one or the yellow one. And I clean myself afterwards. And I also use an empty Summer's Eve douche bottle, and I put some water in there and some vinegar, some apple cider vinegar, and rinse myself out. And if you want to overdo it and go to the extreme, you more than welcome to take an empty Tampax or tampon and put boric acid pill in there and put it up there and release it, and you should be good to go. You should not be smelling like fish. There's a lot of women that think after engaging in sexual activities that you just lay there and you go to sleep or whatever. No, since you are the vessel, you need to go in there and remove everything out and clean yourself. Whether you have protected or unprotected sex, you need to do that. You can't just be laying around. I just got to give that information out because I think some women just don't know that. And you should bathe yourself. I feel women should bathe themselves. I take 2 showers a day. That might be, for some people, overdoing it. I used to even do more than that when I was actually active in the gym. But yeah, hygiene is very important. And there's a lot of women that just don't care about hygiene. And it's really sad to me, especially the religious ones, because you say cleanliness is next to godliness, right? Well, you're committing a sin. You're committing a sin. I'm out.
Ooh-wee, ladies, we need to have a motherfucking conversation about this, because this is true. This is true. I've been, and no disrespect to any woman out there, but I have been behind women in the restroom and almost wanted to throw up in the stall after going in. Sometimes you gotta be suited and booted before you go up in that stall, okay? Sometimes you gotta inhale and hold your damn breath. Walking in these stalls, walking in these restrooms, and it's just so sad to witness. And I'm gonna give you ladies my tips on how I always stay fresh down there. I kid you not. My man can't keep his hands off me. I always ask him about my hygiene because I just love people to be honest with me. So don't be afraid to ask your man, like, hey babe, like, am I stinking down there? Am I a little unfresh down there? If he laugh it off and take a little minute to say something, but ladies, you know when you smell bad. You know when you smell bad. Some women, I will give y'all grace. Some people don't know. But I'm sorry if you have a strong fish smell, if you smelling down there, if you're feeling irritated, itchy, whatever the case may be down there, you have something going on down there. And I recommend you going to a gynecologist to figure out what it is. And I used to serve in the military, so I know I had to stay with a bunch of women in the barracks while I was in basic training in AIT. Y'all, why were the women worse than the men? Like, it was so bad. Like, we got kicked out of the barracks because the barrack rooms were just horrid. Women had hair all in the shower, hair in the sink, period pads in places, tampons. Like, it was just so bad. And as a feminine woman, I take a lot of pride in hygiene. I take a lot of pride in cleaning my space, my home. Like, I just love feeling fresh and just feminine. It's something about feeling clean that makes you feel so feminine, like pampered. Like, it's just no other feeling than to feel like you're just fresh all the time, especially when you keep your space clean. And to be honest, I know how I feel. Like, when I'm depressed, I know I'm depressed because my house isn't put together. Like, I'm not lighting my candles. I'm not taking my, bath rituals and stuff like that. I shower, but sometimes, we go through life, we go through things. But one thing I know, I take pride in my space, and so should you. As a woman, you should always take pride in being clean, in taking care of your space, and being feminine, and also taking care of your body. So a lot of things can be true at once. Some women deal with BV, which is bacterial vaginosis. Some women deal with that. It can come from, an imbalance of your pH. It can happen through men that you encounter or sleep with. It can happen in different ways, like from products. I don't use any type of scented products. Ladies, throw the Bath and Body Works soap out, throw the Dove out, throw all of that stuff that has that strong perfume smell. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. That is one thing I know for a fact that will throw off your pH, especially if it's a bunch of nasty chemicals and a bunch of strong, stuff that you should not be putting on your skin or on your body, period. Get rid of that stuff, ladies. You do not need to be, washing yourself down there with all of this perfumed, heightened stuff. You don't need that. A simple tea tree wash, simple lavender wash, anything that's good that has like a light scent, a fresh light scent. I personally love VH Essentials. That brand is really good. You can get it off Amazon. It's a tea tree wash that keeps you fresh down there all the time. I love that. Along with the cranberry capsules, cranberry pills and cranberry juice. I drink raw cranberry juice faithfully, ladies. And when I say it keeps me smelling good down there, it keeps me fresh down there, like, I'm telling you, get you some raw. And I don't mean anything that has added sugar in it. No added sugar. It has to be 100% raw cranberry juice. You might not like the taste, but you can add a little honey in there, a little Splenda if you can't deal with the taste, but it's perfect for balancing your pH. Also, after my periods, I insert a suppository, a boric acid suppository. Look it up on Amazon or look it up online, or you can look in the stores. Target, Walmart may have these, but boric acid suppositories, I kid you not, y'all, these are heaven sent when it comes to odor. Insert one of those bad boys, especially if you have a strong fishy odor down there. Insert one of those. Continue to insert them one day at a time. You don't need to insert more than one once a day, but insert one and you will notice over time your odor and smell will disappear. I usually insert these after my period because y'all know that after period kind of smell where it's kind of like, okay, I need a little refresher down there. Boric acid suppositories, pop one up there. Your yoni's gonna be smelling fresh and like brand new, okay? Also, I drink nettle leaf tea. I drink tea in general, but nettle leaf tea is like one of my holy grails. I drink nettle leaf tea. Nettle leaf is good for lightening your periods. I absolutely love drinking it. I notice when I drink it consistently, my periods tend to be a bit lighter. And it just also keeps your bloatedness down, along with, of course, a lemon tea. You could do any type of tea, like any herbal kind of tea. Honestly, drinking any herbal types of teas will keep your body glowing, will keep your skin fresh, will keep your pH balanced. And also mixing a little bit of apple cider with cayenne pepper in those teas, whatever you decide to get. I do recommend nettle leaf, but whatever you decide to get, mixing lemon or apple cider vinegar is very, very good for your vaginal area. I do not use rags to wipe down there. I use disposable towels. You can get them in a 50 pack, you can get them in a 100 pack, you can get them off Amazon as well. Disposable towels, biodegradable. I use a fresh one every single day when it comes to washing my face and when it comes to washing down there. That has made such a difference because bacteria builds up in your rags. So make sure that you invest into some biodegradable towels. They're perfect, ladies. They're like the perfect solution. I'm just a cleanly type of person. I just don't like using the same things over and over and over again. So those are perfect for women who just want to have a fresh, clean towel to wipe down, when it comes to washing and everything, especially your yoni area. Now, when it comes to condoms, ladies, stop getting that fruity stuff. Stop getting those magnums. Stop getting anything that has like a scent to it. It should be a clear, fresh, like, I can't really explain it, but it just has no scent. Stick to stuff that does not have scents to it. I've noticed that anything that just smells clear and clean is better for you, and it helps to keep your pH balanced, because a lot of people add scents to things and it throws off your pH. Whatever is in those scents, for some reason, it just throws off your pH. So if you have protected sex, please ensure that you get clear, clean lubrication and you get clear and clean condoms. Another thing, ladies, y'all have to clean up your diet. Clean up your diet. It starts there over everything else. If you drinking every weekend, you eating horrible, greasy, processed food all the time, you're not drinking any water, you're not hydrating, I'm telling you, ladies, you're going to start smelling exactly how you're eating. When they say you are what you eat, that is the truth. Please, ladies, clean up your diet. Make sure you're paying attention and eating whole foods. I love me some good pineapple, some good watermelon. I love mandarins. I love oranges. Just keep whole foods like the top of the list, because that will make a difference when it comes to taking care of your body and your diet. And also your body will look snatched. You will look snatched eating whole foods. Yeah, you can enjoy, your sweets and stuff, especially I know how we get when we're on our periods and stuff. We get sugar cravings and everything. But you don't always have to reach for the chocolate. Go get you some fruit. Go get you some watermelon. Go get you something that's sugar-free. You don't always have to get the cake, the chocolate. If you do get chocolate, get dark chocolate. Like, try to find healthier substitutes for whatever you're craving. And for me, my thing is fruit. When I'm on my period or whatever, or I'm just craving something sweet, I usually would do maybe like a honey sweet tea or something homemade, or I would reach for fruit and veggies most of the time. Maybe like some sweet potatoes. Make sure you do like some grilled chicken, baked chicken, stuff like that, and try to keep your carbs at bay. Don't be eating too many carbs throughout the week. If one thing I do, I will alternate days. If I eat carbs like rice and mashed potatoes one day, the next day I won't have any carbs, and then the following day I will give myself grace and have carbs. So you just got to be able to balance these things when it comes to your diet. But diet is key when it comes to balancing your pH and making sure you staying smelling good down there. Also, be careful who you laying up with. Like, if your man or whoever you dealing with, your sneaky link, whatever, always hit you up at 3 a.m. in the morning, and he hitting you up asking you what you doing, and he not taking you out on a date, and he's not giving you the time of day for real, stop messing with that pookie. Okay, I guarantee you he got somebody else in his phone he hitting up too. So stop opening your legs to men that have no intention in actually making you a wife or actually making you a significant other and claiming you. Like, yeah, I understand we have our needs, but wrap it up. If you out here moving like that, wrap it up, ladies. Be responsible. Practice safe sex. It's cool to practice safe sex. One thing about me, I'm not finna be letting whoever and Pookies and Ray Rays come into me. Okay, that's one thing I swear by. It's not happening. So if you want to protect your pH, make sure you're messing with the right men, you're using protection, and you're making sure that man is getting checked too, because whatever they have, they could be giving it to you. If their diet is bad, they could be giving you something from them. So that's why it's so important to make sure you know who you're laying down with. A lot of women don't know who they're laying down with, and they're wondering why that coochie stink. And this is 2026, y'all. Like, come on. All these STDs going around and women having babies after baby. Like, it's just not even worth the hassle. Give me the rose, okay? Get you a rose. Go get you some toys, something. Because I promise you, a lot of that stuff is not even worth it. And honestly, these men don't even be piping it down like y'all be making it seem. Some men do, but on average, I mean, let's be real, ladies. We're not getting orgasms every day of the week. Let's be for real. It's not that serious. So please, ladies, practice safe sex and wrap it up. Also, whether people realize it or not, working out also helps. Working out cleanses you. You're sweating out all impurities and all kind of stuff. So working out, it doesn't have to be extreme, ladies. You do not have to be acting like you in boot camp at the gym. You do not have to be doing all that strenuous stuff, because all that does is raise your cortisol levels, which will cause you to stress. A simple 20 to 30 minute walk every day, and stop fucking lying. Y'all have time to go walk 20 to 30 minutes out the day. If you big, you got time. If you sitting there strolling on your phone all day and you got time to eat all this greasy food, processed food, laid up watching Netflix, scrolling on TikTok all day, you got 20 minutes, you got 30 minutes, you got 45 minutes to go take a fucking walk. Y'all be lying to yourself and y'all be making every excuse not to take care of yourself. Why wouldn't you want to feel good? Why wouldn't you want to look good every day? It's like some of y'all walk around willingly choosing less. And it shows. It shows. When you walk out the house, it shows. Why you going out the house in your bonnet? Why you going out the house in your sleeping clothes and stuff like that? You going out stinking down there. You smelling like musk and fish. No excuse. No excuse. People got time to do all the other things that seems easy to do. But when it comes to the so-called hard stuff that really ain't hard, you just fucking lazy and you don't want to do it. Oh, it's a problem. Oh, I can't do that. Like, oh, eating healthy is expensive. No, it's not. How much a bell pepper costs at the store? And don't lie, think about it. How much a carton of eggs costs? And don't say that it's still $10. It's not. It's not. Water, a jug of water is probably $2. Go to Food Depot, y'all. Like, it's ways around this. Fruit costs little to nothing. Go to the farmer's market. People make all of these excuses as to why they can't live a healthy lifestyle and as to why they can't take care of themselves. Stop making excuses. Get with the program, ladies. But all in all, diet is key. Make sure you're getting your protein in, your whole foods in, fruits, veggies. Get your boric acid suppositories. That is a must. A must. Make sure you also talk to your gynecologist, because it could be something else underlying. But of course, you could also use that product in the process to help with whatever odor, itchiness, whatever's going on down there. But go see your gynecologist to figure out what's going on personally with you. Make sure you're exercising. You're getting your walk in, your steps in, to make sure you sweat out all of those impurities and stuff like that. Make sure you practice safe sex and you're using scent-free condoms, scent-free lubrication, scent-free, just any products that you might use. And make sure you're cleaning your toys as well. Drink your teas, preferably nettle leaf tea, but you can also get whatever herbal tea you like. And you can add your honey, you can add your Splenda, whatever, to make it taste better. But raw tea is always good. Cranberry juice, raw cranberry juice, perfect for balancing your pH. Or if you don't like to drink cranberry juice, you can take the cranberry capsules from VH Essentials, the brand that I told you guys about in the beginning of this video. And they also have a tea tree wash that is perfect for balancing your pH as well. And just overall, just taking care of yourself, ladies. You are important, you are beautiful, you all are amazing, and you are worth taking care of, okay? But this concludes my video. Thanks for watching the Faceless Opinions Pod, and until next time.